All right, here we go.
All right.
Peace, my brother.
What you
How you?
sipping on, man?
Man, life is good. Even though we dealing with this whole COVID situation, still making it through, finding ways to be productive, uh, finding ways to keep my mind mentally stable, whether it be reading a book or still working on music. Got some projects I'm trying to, or working on getting out. I ain't gonna say trying because the work is done. I just need the mixing and mastering to take place at this point. So,
Got you. Got you.
how about yourself?
Man, just this real estate thing, man, it's keeping me busy. It's a different ball game down here, man. I first got licensed in Chicago back in '06, and um, price point, man, it was very expensive up there to live in nice areas, nice neighborhoods. Down here, it's not, man, not nearly as expensive as up there. So things are going really well here for me, man. Here in
Good,
Houston.
good. I'm happy for you. I'm very happy for you.
Yeah, I appreciate that, bro. Straight up.
Because I know early on, around I guess the early 2000s when I had seen you, you were I think you were working downtown as well as I was. I think right.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I
That's
think
when I was selling condos in the downtown market, and that was around the time when the economy tanked, man.
okay, okay.
And yeah, we'll go through that. We'll go through that. We'll get there.
All right, cool. So let's do this then. Tell me where you from.
So I'm from the south side of Chicago. The crazy part is a lot of people don't realize this. I was actually born in Houston, right?
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
I was,
that's
I was
that's new info for me. That's new info.
That's crazy, man. I was born here in Houston, and after a year, my folks were like, you know what? It's way too humid down here, and we need help because they were, their only family. They didn't have any family down. All the family was back in
Okay.
Chicago. So it was just the three of us, mom, dad, and I. And after a year, they were like, nah, we good. And on top of that, man, I got some wild stories, bro. Like wild stories, man. So on top of that, so my mom was working. So at the time, she worked for Amico while she was pregnant with me, right?
Okay.
And Amico promoted her, and they moved her down here to Houston. And my dad got a job as a security guard, and they were like, "Look, this gonna be home." In their mind, they're like, "This gonna be home." They literally at that just got married in May of '82. I was born in May of '83. So my mom was pregnant 3 months after they got married, and they moved down here like maybe she was about 3 or 4 months pregnant. Had me, and they both were working, and they like, well, you know what? Instead of putting them in daycare, we'll have a nanny because the cost of nanny it was just much cheaper here than in Chicago at the time in the '80s, right?
Okay.
So they like, yeah, we'll have a nanny, and I guess they put me with the nanny, and this lady tried to kidnap me and bring me to Mexico, bro.
Get the fuck out of here.
Dead ass. Yes,
Real.
sir. Dead ass.
Wow. How old were you?
Under a year.
Damn.
So they were like, you know what? Yeah, we got to get back to the crib where family can help.
Wow.
Up, straight up.
They hired the nanny and she was just gonna try to bounce out on some abduction, kidnapping, and all that.
Up. So the
Wait.
crazy. Go ahead.
How was that? How was the that plan foiled? Like what took place?
So, all right, man. You've known my mom all your life.
Tough.
I've known your mom all my life,
Tough.
and those women have a spirit of discernment, man. And when God tell them to move, they move. So my mom is in the middle of work, and something told her to go home. So she goes home, and the nanny was actually servicing like all the kids in the apartment complex, right? So she hopping from house to house to house, and none of the people know this, right? So when my mom gets home, When my mom gets home to the apartment, she saw that I was crying, I was wet, pooped on myself, all of that. And the nanny was nowhere to be found. So by the time she came back up, the nanny came back up, my mom had already called the police. And the police told her, like, this lady has been doing this for a while. We finally caught her. She usually abducts kids and bring them to Mexico.
Wow.
Yep.